Alright, welcome to another edition of the FantasyFix.com podcast. I'm your host, Brad Talley. We're here to talk daily fantasy strategy for July 22nd, I think, Tuesday, 2014. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TheRealTal. Alright, let's discuss weather for the day. So we have some nice weather conditions for hitting. It's going to be warm, 88 degrees or warmer in the Dodgers at Pirates, Rays at Cardinals, and Nationals at Rockies games. That's at the Rockies, obviously great ballpark. The St. Louis and Pittsburgh game's not as good for hitters. It's also going to be above 80 degrees for the Giants at Phillies game and Indians at Twins game, and the wind will be blowing out there. So you can potentially take a look at hitters in those games for stacks, but we'll get back to stacks in a minute. As far as rain, I'm a little worried about the two Chicago games, the Padres at the Cubs and the Royals at the White Sox. If I wasn't worried about rain, I could potentially see a Cubs stack against the lefty. Cubs have actually been above average against lefties, and I could maybe see a Royals stack against Scott Carroll, but neither one of those are super enticing, and given, as of the time of this recording, the night before, Monday night, it looks like the rain's going to come late, maybe 4th, 5th, 6th inning, something like that, and then it kind of looks like it may hang around. So it looks like there's a chance that things could get rained out, but I guess we'll see tomorrow afternoon. And then also Marlins at Braves, 60% chance of rain. I could maybe see Mike Minor there using him, but with the rain I'll probably just avoid that too. So stacks today. The stacks I like the most I like the Indians. They are facing Johan Pino. He's a right-hander. Indians quite good against right-handed pitching. The two guys I like the most are Santana and Chisenhall. But to go ahead and sort of make that a little bigger stack, I'll throw in Kipnis and Brantley. That should be 1, 3, 4, 5 there. Also like the Tigers in Arizona. Good ballpark. They're facing Chase Anderson, who doesn't scare me. The stack I like there, guys I like the most are probably Kinsler and Cabrera. To make that more of a stack, I'll go with V. Martin Hunter. Throw with him. That should be 2, 3, 4, 6, I think. Angels are facing Brett Oberholzer. He's a lefty. Angels, I think, are the best team against left-handed pitching, and I really don't think it's that close. So Oberholzer certainly not scary. I like the top 4 there: Calhoun, Trout, Pujols, Hamilton is a nice little stack. Let's see. 3-man stack I really like is the A's. They are facing a lefty the A's are facing Oberholzer. The Angels are facing a right-hander in Miguel Gonzalez. Angels not as good against left or right-handed pitching as they are left, but still well above average against right-handed pitching. Still like the top 4 there. The A's are facing the left-hander in Oberholzer. They've got 3 guys that should be hitting 3, 4, 5 in that lineup who have big-time ISOs in the last 2 or 3 years against left-handed pitching. That's Josh Donaldson, Yoenis Cespedes, and Derek Norris. Really like that 3-man stack. And then the Nationals are in Coors. As we mentioned, they are facing a lefty in Johan Flande. Nationals are much better against left-handed pitching than right, so it's a nice little matchup for them. I like their 2, 3, 5, 6 right-handed hitters. That should be Rendon, Worth, Zimmerman, and Desmond. So Indians, Tigers, Angels, A's, Nationals, all good options. If I had to pick 2, I think I like the A's and the Nats the most. If I had to rank them, I'd say, I really like the A's, even though the Nats are in Coors. I'll say A's, Nats, Indians, Angels, Tigers is probably how I'd rank them. Starting pitching for the day, I really like a lot of the sort of reasonably priced options, or downright cheap for that matter. The best value of the day to me looks to be Chase Whitley. He's a guy I've always kind of liked. I know Eno over at Rotographs has been talking about him all year, and it looks like he's got several plus pitches. He's facing the Rangers, who are just awful at this point. They're really bad against right-handed pitching. I like Chase Whitley at 4,700. I mean, that seems like a great value. Also like Danny Salazar coming back. He'll face the Twins, below average against right-handed pitching. Think he's got good stuff. Think he's a nice value today at 7,200. I mentioned the warm weather in the Rays at Cardinals game earlier, but I like Odorizzi against the Cardinals. Good ballpark. Cardinals full average against right-handed pitching. His price is $8,000. I could see Jimmy Nelson at $6,700 against the Brewers. Or against the Reds, excuse me. He plays for the Brewers. Reds pretty well below average against left-hand, right-handed pitching, and Nelson's only $6,700. But I think Whitley and Salazar are the two guys I like the most. I could see Odorizzi and Nelson, and then if I've got money to spend, I'm going to spend it on Adam Wainwright against the Rays. Don't think it's the greatest value ever, but I don't think it's terrible value. So good luck to everybody tomorrow. Hope you win a bunch of monies, and I'll be back probably Friday with another podcast.